Hey, all right, perfect. You're exactly who I'm looking for. You still... Yes. Come with me. All right. Dylan? No. Where'd he go? He was a toolsmith, so where did he go? I thought I had him over here. No? No? Okay. Are you around here? No?
One eternity later.
Dylan? No? No? Dylan? Nope. Dylan? Huh. Yes, it is you. What are you doing up here? Oh man, how am I gonna get you to... Oh, I'm real sorry about this. You know, all this boating has got me thinking. Yeah. I think for this episode... Yeah, I think we're gonna do the Uluburun shipwreck. Or some sort of shipwreck that's like the Uluburun. Yeah. I'm glad you agree. I said this episode. Because this is a YouTube video. Never mind, you don't know. Yeah. All right, I have, I think, 2 more people to go get, and then we'll get to the shipwreck. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do that off camera. So you'll see here in a second, we're just gonna get right to the shipwreck. The Uluburun shipwreck is a wrecked ship, surprise surprise, that went down near the southern edge of Turkey, most likely on its way to Greece. Now the sinking of the ship happened most likely around the 14th century, so 1300s BCE, around the time that the Mycenaean civilization was really ramping up. The ship itself appears to be a merchant or trade vessel, possibly on its way to one of the Mycenaean palaces with the same type of goods that we see in the Linear B tablets. And what goods were there on this ship, you ask? Well, there were plenty of jars, imported wood, ivory, drinking vessels, pottery of many types, jewelry, weapons, food, and so much more from some places like Egypt, Cyprus, and the Levant. Even trinkets that would be considered artifacts or antiques for the people back then. But that wasn't the biggest haul on that ship. Okay, so that's all done. I have a ton of materials to build this shipwreck with, but first what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to build the ship as though it were floating on the water right now, or at least sort of run aground on this surface beneath me. And then once it's built, then I'm going to break it and scatter a whole bunch of its contents all over. So anyways, let's go ahead and do that. The Ulubruin shipwreck contained something quite valuable to the civilizations of that time: copper and tin ingots in the shape of ox hides. These were basically squares with the corners pulled out like a stretched hide, hence the name oxhide ingots. And the ship had so many of these copper and tin ingots that there were enough to make 11 tons of bronze. So, how did the ship go down? Well, we aren't too sure, but its location makes a strong case for simply running aground or colliding with land. You see, the Mediterranean Sea is pretty unforgiving. Most ships would hug the coast in order to avoid the unpredictable open seas, but even then, it isn't unheard of for a rogue wind to slam your ship into the rocks. Ultimately, we don't know, but most likely it was just a case of the wrong place at the wrong time. And there it is. Bronze Age merchant ship. That's pretty cool. There are some things that I left out. Woohoo! Okay. Well, let me show you. Let me just give you a quick walk around. Or I guess swim around, since, you know, can't really get onto the ship now that I'm in the water. Anyways, yeah, so here it is. Pretty straightforward construction. Nothing too crazy, I guess. Though that looks a little funky. Anyways, I'm not going to critique my own work. But yeah, so there we have it. It's curved front, curved back. Don't mind this. This was me trying to get into the boat. Okay. Yeah, and then we've got some railing along here and, you know, some protection. Anyways, real straightforward boat. If you're interested in the design, hit me up. I can always send you some schematic files or whatever. But yeah, so this is it. That's a complete boat. Now let's wreck it. Okay, so let's check it out, shall we? Yeah, all right. That looks pretty good. See it from the side here. Yeah, looking pretty good. And then when you look down into the water, you can see a bit of the ship still there. And you can see a lot of the pithoi just sort of laying there at the bottom. So I think this was a pretty good day doing this. So let's go back to the corridor house there over at Lerna, the house of tiles basically, and let's see how our people are doing. Okay, time to give some more villagers some names. Anthony, welcome. We'll figure out a job for you later. And Where's everyone else? Whose child is that? Anybody want to tell me anything? No? Okay. Oh, there you are. Are you stuck? Have you been here the whole time? Oh. No, you can get out. What are you doing, weirdo? All right, Anne, welcome to... You want to leave that bad? Anne, welcome to the settlement. Okay, everyone wants to leave for some reason. That's okay. I'm going to get back to doing this. Whose child is this? And, yeah. I'll see you next time. Wait, you know what? Oh, that's not good. I got some time. Why don't I build a early Helladic house right here? I mean, that's where I was going to build it. So when we start to get into the House of Tiles, I can show you the difference between that and, well, what would be a little house. Yeah. Need to take care of something first. All right. So there is the foundation and sort of the layout of the house. Houses in the early Helladic 2 were not very large, and they weren't ornate or anything like that. They were rectangular or square, pretty simple. I am going to do this. Throw. Whoa, that was fast. And throw that on there. And there we go. Okay, so there you go. So they got a little fire. Will it still burn me? No. Okay, good. So yeah, so this is going to be the house. Pretty simple, straightforward. The time lapse is going to be real short because it's just, well, it's going to go by real fast. So I think I might wait till morning, and then we'll just knock this out. Oh yeah, what you see in my hotbar is all I'm going to need. Though I think I have a little too many fences here, so no biggie. I think I'll only need about like 4 or 5. But yeah, that's it. That's all it'll take is just what you see in my hotbar. And then of course the campfire and the grate here. So yeah, let's do it.